Garmin has just launched some really exciting new products. And firstly, there is the Garmin 1030 head unit, which replaces the Garmin 1000. Now, the first difference is it looks a bit different. It's now got a white exterior on parts of the plastic body, and also the screen is now slightly bigger. It's 3.5 inches, and the button has moved from here to here. Now, it's also got slightly longer battery life at 20 hours claimed, although we haven't had a chance to test this yet. And there's also Bluetooth sensor compatibility. So the previous 1000 did have Bluetooth, but now you can connect Bluetooth sensors. There's also much better Strava Live integration as well. It's sort of Strava Live version 2. So according to Garmin, the routing and navigation on the 1030 is much better as well. And they've done this by using data from Garmin Connect. And from the most popular cycling routes of all the people that have put data into Garmin Connect, they're able to create better routes and not send you down motorways and send you down the best roads. You can also select which kind of riding you want to do, whether that's gravel, road or mountain biking, to pick the route that suits what you want to do and the type of bike you have. So the claimed battery life is 20 hours, but Garmin is also offering this, which is a separate battery pod that can attach underneath the unit on the special new mount. And this offers a further 20 hours of battery life if you need it, or if you're going on a very long ride. There's some other really cool features as well, such as an incident detection, which was first seen on the Garmin 820 and 520. So if you stop suddenly, the unit will detect this. For example, if you're unlucky enough to have a crash, and it can send a pre-loaded message to your nearest and dearest to inform them that you might need help. And you do have an option to turn this off if it's a false alarm. There is also a sharp turn indicator, which is a particularly cool feature if you're bombing down a really fast descent. So the Garmin will flash up if there is a sharp turn approaching and give you information about that turn and any deceleration or braking that you need to do. Another cool feature is you can actually put workouts onto the device from Training Peaks, and you can also download best bike split ride data into the device as well. So if you're going to be doing a time trial or a triathlon, you can put a best bike split file onto the Garmin 1030, and it'll tell you exactly when and where you need to put the power down depending on the weather and the course that day, which is really, really useful. Garmin informs us that the 1030 will be available from September onwards and has a retail price of £499 for the basic unit, and as a bundle deal where you get heart rate strap and the mounts and things, that's available for £549. But that's not all. Another really exciting product that Garmin have brought out is the new updated Garmin Vector 3. And the big difference here is we've now lost the pedal pod. The pedal pods often were a source of fault, and people felt that they could be damaged too easily, so it's great to see them gone. And you no longer have to torque the pedals in order for them to be accurate. Previously, on the Vector 2, you had to use a torque wrench to get to 25 foot-pounds, otherwise accuracy was not guaranteed. So that's really great that you can just plug and play with these like the PowerTap P1s. Although different from the PowerTap P1s, we don't have a AAA battery, we've got coin cells in here, which means that you have twice the battery life of the PowerTap pedals, yet 120 hours claimed, which is very advantageous in my opinion. It also means that the weight is less than the PowerTaps as well. The weight is a claimed 158 grams per pedal, or 316 grams for the pair. Garmin is also claiming that it's increased accuracy to plus or minus 1% with this new power meter. Again, in contrast with the PowerTaps, they claim 1.5%, so it's a bit more accurate there as well. Another key feature is that the pedals are now Bluetooth and ANT+, in terms of connectivity. Previously, the old Vector was only ANT+. But perhaps the most attractive thing about the new Vector is the price. So the double-sided version, which has strain gauges in both pedals, is $849.99, and it will be available at the end of September. But there's also a single-sided version that's £499.99. And You also have the option to upgrade the single-sided version to a full double-sided power meter at a later date for £399, making it a very attractive option indeed, especially if you want double-sided but can't initially afford it. So we're really excited to see these new products, and we can't wait to review them in the future and see how well they actually perform. So hopefully they live up to the hype.